Okay, move in. Bismillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Let us get started with review of the exam, intensive 1 and 2 review exam. That's what's on the screen right now. Determine the 4 properties of the following isms. Oh my God, that was so long ago. This is so kindergarten for you right now. This is like, what? Can we just do this forever? Because sarf is like killing me. So, okay. Mariam, you want to help me out with this one? Rasuluhu, what did you get?
Why are you looking at my face?
I'm not. Okay, so
I saw the banner.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry, stop.
I'm just kidding, but I have it.
Go ahead.
So it's Rasulu. That's one. It's Rafa. It's also sounds it's one, and then
it's Rafa and one.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, singular Rafa. Yeah.
And then it's masculine.
Yes.
And then common.
Oh
wait, no, it's proper.
No, wait, no. Oh, wait. No guessing game. You got to give me the reason. If you say it's proper, you better give me the reason. If you say it's common, you better give me the reason. You thought it's common because it doesn't have al. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, well, that was wrong. Yeah. Now you got to figure out the
you
right.
Put common too, yeah.
No. Don't look at him. I'm talking to you right now. This is all about you. Rasuluhu. What's the relationship between Rasulu and who, Maria?
Rasuluhu. Who is a attached pronoun?
But an ism and an attached pronoun are together, they become
Ism.
They become
mudaf and mudaf ilayh.
Yes, and when you have a mudaf ilayh, when the mudaf ilayh is proper,
the mudaf is proper too.
Right. So the who is a pronoun, right?
Yeah.
And all pronouns are always
proper.
Therefore, Rasulu is
proper.
That's why.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna tell me all of what I just told you. Because
So,
I explained it, but that's kind of what I already know. So I wanted to let you know that. So now explain it to me.
Rasulu and who are an attached, who is an attached pronoun, and they're Rasulu and who are mudaf and mudaf ilayh.
Right.
And then
This is the truth.
and then when a word is attached to a attached when the mudaf ilayh is proper, then the mudaf has to be proper too, and since who is proper, then Rasulu has to be proper too.
That's why it's proper. Good job. Oma?
Can you give me a pen aside?
I'll give you
Please.
a pen. I'll give you a black pen today.
Oh, thank you.
Here.
I'm feeling dark today.
Me too. Aymanahum.
Aymanahum.
Aymana. For. Oh, and I would translate it for you too.
Yeah.
Allah. Well, okay. Explain your answers and give the answers and explain your answers.
Okay, I put Nasab 1.
Nasab 1 sounds good so far.
FC,
Nasab Y. Nasab Y.
Aymana. Na is a
Good.
sound. And then, so it's feminine.
What do you get that? The noon?
I just,
Why did you say feminine?
Because it's non-human.
Non-human what?
Os. Non-human, without a combination.
A non-human. You're missing a word. Non-human what?
Non-human broken plural.
Thank you.
So.
First of all, the process was it says oaths.
Mm-hmm.
For some of you from interesting parts of the world, otus. Because it says otus, this has to be plural because the meaning is plural. Well, if it's a plural, then I got to remember what kind of plurals are there. There's masculine plural, una, ina, feminine plural, atun, atin, and if it's not one of those, it's probably a broken plural.
Yeah.
And so this is a broken plural.
Yeah.
And if it's an otus are not people.
Yeah.
So therefore,
it's non-human broken plural.
Therefore, the number and the gender are singular and
feminine.
That's
and it's
good.
common because there's not.
Imana is attached to a pronoun?
Yeah.
Wait, no, explain it to me.
Okay.
Explain. I don't want the answer to be right. Remember, I'm all about the process.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so
help me out with the process.
I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer. There's the gray part, so I thought I was only translating that, so that's why I thought it was common. So
that's not a good enough disclaimer. Go on.
I know.
Go on.
Aymana, that's a mudaf because it's light no al, and then hum is a mudaf ilayh.
How do you know that?
Because hum is an attached pronoun, and attached pronoun will be nasab or jar. In this case, if it can be, it will be. So it's jar. So
if it's attached to it, what I want to hear there is when it's attached to an ism, it's
yes.
definitely a mudaf ilayh.
Yes, definitely. Mudaf
Okay. Good. Therefore, go on. Why is it
Uh,
proper?
So therefore, if the mudaf ilayh is proper, then the mudaf is proper.
Good job. Now you can fix the answer.
See, I only messed up on one part.
That's okay. You didn't mess up. You just forgot that rule.
Yeah.
And it's not like you don't understand it. You just have to be reminded of it. And that's what the purpose of review is, right?
Yeah.
So it's good.
We should have a review.
I mean, I
for that.
celebrate your failures.
Yeah.
These are not failures. But I mean, it's good to say that because, you know, I celebrate embarrassing you. Okay, yeah. Alayhim. Oh my God, William. What's going to happen?
Okay.
It can't
I was
have.
Nah.
You can't have
What's the four properties of him?
him. You can't have four properties of him because it has a sukoon. Can you?
It's a good answer, except it's not the right answer.
Uh,
What kind of word is him?
Him is a pronoun.
You're right. It's a pronoun. And pronouns don't care about ending sounds or ending combinations, but they're isms anyway.
yeah.
So yes, normal words, if they have a sukoon, you can't have four properties. But pronouns are an exception because we said pronouns are weird.
Yeah.
They don't follow ending sounds or ending combinations, and they still have four properties. So let's try to figure out the four properties of him together. Okay. All pronouns are proper. So that's one property,
Yeah. Proper.
right?
It's proper.
Because all pronouns are
proper.
proper. So that's done.
Alay.
Then him means what?
Him
They.
means
They. So that's singular, pair, or plural.
That's
plural.
So that's three, right?
Yeah.
Because it's plural.
Mhm.
Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma.
Hunna.
So the hum is masculine and the hunna is feminine.
Yeah.
So this him is what?
Masculine.
Yep, it's masculine. Independent pronouns are rougher.
Yeah.
Attached ones can only be.
Nasab or jar.
But wait, that's not enough. What is it attached to?
Mudaf ilayh.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Alay.
Harf of jar.
Right.
Oh yeah. Alay. Yeah.
Alay is a harf of jar. Ala and alay. Good one. Good. Do the. I think again. Do the. You just did like the rock eyebrow thing.
So it's
Do it again. It was really good. Like it goes over your glasses and then comes back. That's really cool. So yeah, it's jar. Yep, those are the four properties.
Yeah.
The whole thing about it has a sukoon, therefore it doesn't have four properties happens for all other words, not for pronouns.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Rasuluhu.
Okay, Rasuluhu.
It's
Take it away. Who?
It's Rafa.
No.
How's it not Rafa?
Let's think about how it's not.
Oh, it's an attached pronoun.
Therefore.
Therefore, it can only be nasab or jar.
Therefore.
Therefore.
Which one is it here?
It's
Nasab.
no wait, it's not nasab or jar.
Wow,
It's,
evil Maria on the roll.
no, it's because Rasuluhu is a mudaf and
Yeah. So.
who is the mudaf ilayh.
Therefore,
so
it's
an ism.
Therefore,
It's a mudaf ilayh.
Therefore, it's what status?
It's it's jar.
It's just. Yep.
Good
to go through review, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you went by ending sound.
You said the whole thing wasn't. So I thought I was just looking at one thing.
Yeah, but you're looking at who. You should know what who is.
Yeah.
You don't know who that is. So it's attached pronoun. It's jar. Great job. All right. Singular, pair, plural.
It's one.
Singular. Masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Good.
And then it's common.
Oh, common because all pronouns are common.
No, it's proper.
Because
it's a mudaf ilayh and all isms are proper.
No, not all.
No, not all isms are proper, but in this case, because
no, not in this case. No.
No.
But yeah, what's the reason?
Pronouns are proper.
Pronouns are proper.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
No, you weren't.
I was finding the words to say.
Yes.
I was doing the process.
Pronouns always proper. Number 5. Al-adu, Maria.
So it's
Rafa' nasab or jar.
Rafa.
Why doesn't it have un on it?
So easy.
Oh yeah? What is it? Why doesn't it have one on it?
Because Al doesn't like un.
Yes, because Al doesn't like un.
Al doesn't like un. So it's one Rafa.
One Rafa is correct.
Masculine. And proper because of Al.
Nicely done.
See, that was more easier because I wasn't looking at one specific part.
لكن المنافقين.
Oh, my turn.
Oh yeah, it's totally
Okay.
your turn.
It's nasab or jar.
Excellent. Ina is a combination. Could be nasab or jar.
Jar.
You remember this from when you were much younger.
It's 3 because it's
Plural
plural.
combo. Very
And
good.
then it's masculine.
Masculine. Can
And
masculine chart?
Yeah, and then it's proper.
Why?
Because of al.
But nasab or jar is not a good answer.
Nasab or jar.
It's got to be one of them.
Oh,
You have to pick which one.
walakinna, like.
Wait. Finish that. Inna annaka anna what?
Oh, it's nasab.
Do you know why it's nasab, Maryam?
Because it's attached to a harf of nasab.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I said last Thursday, but nobody
I didn't do
hears.
that.
Here's what I'm saying.
You're such a liar.
I don't
Seriously.
know how it happened.
This is not the truth. Musannadatun.
Okay, so that's rafa.
Yeah.
It's singular,
Yes.
feminine,
Yes.
and common.
Allah. Ooh, lil mu'minina. Cool.
It's nasab or jar.
No, that's not good enough.
Yeah, I'll pay for that answer right now.
So you can adjust it before I correct it.
It's a harf. Okay, it's a harf of jar. So
Therefore,
it's jar.
this jar.
It's 3 because the
3 jar.
It's masculine
Good.
and it's common because no al.
It is al. I didn't teach you that, but that's not your fault. It is al. Lil is li and al together.
Oh. So
So the al is not written like that when it comes with the li.
Oh.
So it's still alif lam. So yeah. So lil mu'minina would be proper because of al. Or in this case, because of l.
Yes.
Al qawma. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
This one is.
That's tricky, by the way.
Al qawma is nasab.
Good.
1.
No, that's
Yeah,
what
I
makes
knew
it
that,
tricky.
Yeah.
That's what makes it tricky. Any thoughts?
So I mean, I was debating it because I knew I was most likely getting it wrong because I remember al-qamah was like a tricky word.
So what did you did not answer it or what?
No,
I
I
answered
answered
it the same thing as me.
Oh,
I
you
answered
also
it.
use her. Okay.
as-
Qawm, nas, and qarn
Yeah.
are blank. If you can remember.
Oh, they're the words on that one page.
Yes, there are words on that. What does it say on that one page? There are words on the page.
No, this is
Because the Arab said so.
Oh, yeah,
they're
'cause they're-
proper.
No!
They're rafa because
No!
they're feminine.
because
No!
Yeah, they're feminine because they're
No, they're not. Anybody, the Ummah remember? Oh yeah, plural because the Arab said so. It was a nice guessing game. Rafa because the Arab said so. Feminine because the Arab said so.
I swear I thought it was Rafa. Isn't there one where like
it's
Condemned
masculine?
because the Arab said so.
no, but like isn't it?
Doesn't belong to Arabic because the Arab said so.
There's
No.
one page though. I swear.
Yes, it's feminine because the Arab said
Said
so.
so, yeah.
That's not this. But when I said plurals, we said una, ina, ina is the masculine plural. Atun, atin, atin is the feminine plural.
Yeah.
Then you have plural because the Arab said
Said
so.
so.
Qawm, nas, and qarn.
Yeah.
That's what this was. So good review.
So it's
Good.
plural.
It's been a while. So good. Qawm is plural because the Arab said so.
So yeah.
Okay. So we've got nasab and we've got plural. What else we got?
It's masculine.
Good.
And it's proper good of ad.
Good.
Not bad. Inshallah,
The rain will
I'm
come.
gonna do good on the next one.
Okay. Identify the fragment in each example or example. Innaka.
It's a harf of nasab.
Harf of nasab and it's
It's victim.
It's
yes, you can say it's victim or it's ism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. An sabilillah.
Mudaf
Harf of jar is true.
and
Also and mudaf ilayh.
Yeah.
The from an oh no, not like that.
Yeah.
From an to sabil
Yeah.
is jar majroor, and from sabil to the word Allah is mudaf ilayh.
Yeah.
Good job. Wali rasulihi.
Harf of nasab.
Really?
Oh, wait, no,
Bata,
harf
kaf,
al-jar,
lam,
harf al-jar.
waw, li.
No, it's mudaf and mudaf ilayh.
Okay. Rasul would be the mudaf.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the mudaf ilayh?
He.
The he part is the mudaf ilayh. Fine. But what about li? Li to rasuli.
Bata kaf lam.
Right,
yeah.
right,
Oh,
right,
lam,
right,
yeah.
right.
So it could be
Jordan,
Jar majroor.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
The li is jar, rasuli is majroor,
Yeah.
rasuli is mudaf, he is mudaf ilayh.
Yeah.
Wa just means and.
Mhm.
Ustad, why doesn't wa mean harf of jar? Because wow, a harf of jar cannot beat up a harf of jar. And when that happens, this just means and.
And. Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
يدو بدك؟
Yeah. Then that's the third one.
Nee, ik chew that consider.
Yeah. Two. There's two answers.
Okay.
Mudaf
My
and mudaf.
niece, when she lived in Georgia, I told you, right?
Yeah.
So whenever I would tell her, I ask her a question, hey, are you having fun? She'd say, yes. Yes. So that's why I said and, because I was thinking about her and.
And.
She doesn't talk like that no more, but I like to pretend that she does. La rasuluhu.
This can be mudaf.
Harf of jar, right? La, harf of jar, right?
Yeah.
Harf of jar, right?
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
Because it made the next word jar, right?
No.
Oh no. No.
Right?
Mudaf and mudaf.
It's
ilayh.
mudaf and
First
mudaf.
of all, a harf of jar is li.
Yeah.
Unless it comes on a pronoun, then it's la. Second of all, what kind of lam is this if it's not a harf of jar? Ustad, it's a lam and it didn't jar. You said lam is going to jar. What's going to happen in my life now? That's how you sound to me in my head. Doesn't matter if you're Irish, Malaysian. It doesn't matter if you're from Senegal. In my mind, Ustad, the lam is going to...
Wait, so what?
That's how I...
This would just be
That's the voice of the ummah in my head. Okay, anyway.
So the lamb would be what would it be?
That'd be like Nawal.
I'd like to emphasize that this is a lam of emphasis. It's called a lam of emphasis.
Oh,
It does
yeah.
a whole lot of nothing.
Uh-huh.
Meaning, it just emphasizes the word, but it doesn't change the status of it.
Yeah.
So there's no fragment here. But rasulu
Mm-hmm.
and who is definitely a fragment.
Yeah.
What's that fragments?
That's mudaf and mudaf.
Mudaf and mudaf ilayh.
Yeah.
Correct.
A lot of mudaf.
If you said harf of jar here, you are wrong. That's haram. Astaghfirullah. Go make wudu. Okay. Al-qawm al-fasiqin.
Masuf sifa.
Allahu Akbar. Mawsuf sifa, huh?
Yeah.
Mawsuf, how?
She wanted my help.
How?
On this, but I had it
To say
done.
mawsuf sifa, you better give me 4 properties of the same.
Oh wait, it's not Masuf sifa.
No. We're going to do it now. We've got to do it now. No, wait. Don't cross anything off. Don't you dare. Okay.
Can I help her?
No, I'm going to ask each of you. What status is al-qawma?
It's nasab.
Okay. Al-fasiqina could be nasab or no?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go with nasab for now. Okay. Al-qawma is singular, pair, or plural?
Singular.
Really? Because we just did qawma.
Oh wait, no, never
like,
mind.
oh,
It's
Call
plural.
last one.
Why?
It's
It's
three.
Why?
Because the Arab said so.
Right. And is al-fasiqina plural?
Yes. Let me see
Is
now.
al-qawma masculine?
Yes.
Is al-fasiqina masculine?
Yes.
Is al-qawma proper?
Yes.
Why?
Because of al.
Yes. Is al-fasiqina proper?
Yes.
Do they match?
Yes.
So it is mawsuf sifa.
Yes. Doubter. I totally didn't.
No,
doubt myself.
because you got the answer right, but you didn't know why. And to me, getting the answer right is meaningless. It's
Yeah.
the process that
Mhm.
means everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I just matched 3 properties and then I just assumed
3 is good enough.
3 is good enough.
Actually, let me tell you, plenty of times in the Quran, 3 match and the 4th one doesn't, and it's
Uh.
not a mawsuf sifa. So don't go with 3, always go with 4.
Yeah. So
Didn't you cheat?
I didn't cheat.
What did you just say?
I didn't cheat. I swear to God, I didn't cheat. I just used the Quran app, right, to help me on the doer. Or no, the invisible is. I helped that out because you technically said I can use the Quran to find the invisible is, so I used the
Hey,
Quran.
okay, you
app.
know what? I'll let that go. That's fine. Lakin al-munafiqina, what kind fragment that?
Oh, this is
What's-
harf of jar or harf of nasab. Sorry, forgive me.
Harf of nasab. I forgive you. Good. Harf of nasab. You're not interrupting because you don't. The ummah is still okay. Yeah. You what?
What?
Is it okay? It is okay?
Yeah, everybody's following along.
Everything is okay? Okay.
We're going slow enough this time.
Okay. You know, when you go slow, some people say, Ustad, this is going too slow. When you go fast, it's going too fast. When you're going medium, then some people are going too slow, too fast. You can't make everyone happy.
Just gotta live with it.
Yeah. Just play it at 50% speed. It's going too fast. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ. Well, ذَلِكَ is a pointer,
Yes.
which is called the ismul ishara.
Yeah.
And in order to have a musharun ilay, what's it called?
Musharun
ilay.
Allah. Did I write down what you called it before? I think it's on my phone. You called it kind of like Mulan, or well, you came up with a name for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, mushushu la la la. Okay, so
Settled in my tongue after a
but
while.
if it is a musharun ilay, which makes it a fragment, it has to have an al on it. That is not the case here.
Yeah.
So there's no fragment here.
Except
This part is no fragment. But بِأَنَّهُمْ بِأَنَّ is a harf of nasab. And inna, annaka, anna, بِأَنَّ, and its victim
Oh yeah, that's right.
is the home. Its ism is the home. Yeah. Somebody sent me a very interesting question. Somebody said, Ustad, how come home is the rafa version and it's attached to the bi'anna? That's what they asked.
Okay.
How come home is the rafa version, but it's attached to bi'anna, which is a harf of nasab? Shouldn't we be saying the nasab version of home? And I said, that's really good. You got me there. We should be saying the nasab version of home.
Yeah.
What is the nasab version of home?
Home.
Yeah. Home. You're doing the dark cloud.
Yeah.
Kulla sayha. We should actually watch the dark cloud and have a clip by clip commentary. Kulla sayhatin. Kulla sayhatin. What do you think? Jar majroor.
No.
Jar majroor. Harf of nasab.
مضاف مضاف إليه.
Today. Yeah.
Mudaf mudaf ilayh.
So you just speak so fast, like you can go, like you can like topple anybody's words. Like somebody's saying something right. Such a fast speaker.
من الصالحين.
مضاف
حرف الجر.
yeah, حرف الجر.
حرف جر.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's a maf'ul story. I'll tell you,
Yeah.
it's a maf'ul story.
You have so many stories.
I had khutbah in Oklahoma somewhere a long time ago. It's like 10 years ago.
Wow.
I gave khutbah, and it was about the ayah that mentions the Prophet's name, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the word Muhammad, right? So I was explaining the meaning of the word Muhammad and the Arabic of it, and you guys have done a little bit of sarf now, so you guys know this now, alhamdulillah. Let me show you something. Why is it not showing up? Is it too big?
It's just too cool.
Yeah, there, it was too big. Oh, that's massive. Hammada, like allama, right?
Yeah.
So let's try to do it. Like allama. Hammada.
يحمد.
Good job.
حميدا.
Why? Wait. Why is it so small? Hammada.
Yeah. Me.
Wait, something is wrong. Hold on. I gotta fix it.
What?
Like, come on, Mala needs some.
I didn't do
I
that.
don't even know how.
I don't have nails. I can't scratch you. So do you want me to show you my battle scars?
No, not yet. Show me your surf scars.
Okay.
Hammada.
Hamada.
Where's my dal? Hammada,
Yuhamidu.
yu'allimu, right? Ta'liman, so.
حميدا.
No. Starts with ta. Ta'liman.
Tahmidan.
Right. Tahmidan. Fahuwa.
محمد.
Yes.
Tahmidan, yeah.
Muhammad, which is not the Prophet's name.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Next line.
حميدا.
Humida.
Yuhmidu.
Nope.
Yuhmadu.
Nope.
What?
Ullima.
Yu'allamu.
So.
يحمد.
No. Yu'allamu.
يحمد.
Yu'allamu. Shadda.
Yu'allamu. So,
These are the three letters instead of Ain Lam Mim. These are the three letters.
yeah.
Yu'allamu.
يحمد.
No, why are you saying?
Yeah.
Okay, you're saying, you keep saying yuhmadu, and you just said yahmadu,
Yeah.
right? And the word you memorized was yu'allamu. Did you make it sound like that?
No.
Why'd you put a sukoon here when this doesn't have sukoon? Right?
يحمد.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to do that in your head, guys.
Yeah.
So, yuhammadu. You see what you did wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
تحميدا
Good.
فهو محمد.
Muhammadun.
No.
Muhammadun.
That's what you said.
محمد.
Muhammad.
Done.
So what kind of word is this? This is madi, past tense. This is mudari', present tense. This is masdar. This is ism fa'il. This is madi mabni lil majhul. I didn't tell you the Arabic. It's passive. This is mudari' mabni lil majhul. This is present tense passive.
Yeah.
Tahmidan is a masdar, and this is an ism what?
اسم مفعول.
Ism maf'ul. So I said the word in the khutbah, among other things I said, that the word Muhammad is an ism maf'ul, and here's what we learned from it being an ism maf'ul, and I talked about the benefits of it being an ism maf'ul, among other things. And at the end of the khutbah, an elderly gentleman came up to me, and he said, Ya Akhil Kareem, my brother, I got a good khutbah, but I got a little bit advice for you. Muhammad, not ism maf'ul, it's ism tafdeel. And ism tafdeel in Arabic is this. It's Ahmad.
Oh, my name.
Yeah, Ahmad, your name is from the same words, hamd.
Yeah.
It's called an ism tafdeel. That's something I'll teach you later in sarf. He said, Muhammad ism tafdeel. This is important. This is part of what makes it convincing. For an argument to be convincing, you have to
Like you're
blossom
eating.
the flower. The flower has to blossom. Ism tafdeel. Right? So I was like, لا إنه اسم مفعول اسم مفعول. يا أخي الكريم خطأ عظيم. There's a big mistake you are making. This اسم تفضيل. I said, no, actually, this is from Tahmid. It's an ism maf'ul. The ism tafdeel is Ahmad. Right? And the ism fa'il would be Muhammad. Oh, mush kalima. Muhammad is not a word. I was like, yeah, actually, it is a word. It's from the sarf of Hamada. And he was just really upset with me because I wasn't accepting that Muhammad is not an ism tafdeel, it's an ism maf'ul. So he went and got a bunch of his other friends. You wait right here. Oh, wait. I was like, okay, inshallah, I'm waiting. Awkward. He got a whole bunch of gang. And then they came and said, can you please correct this brother? He's thinking Muhammad ism tafdeel. Is ism maf'ul. Ism tafdeel. I was like, I said ism maf'ul. And his friends are like, no, that's an ism maf'ul. Okay. And he just walked away.
You never spoke to those people again?
No, I mean, I never went back to that masjid again, but that was a fun experience. I learned a lot about ism tafdeel. You question your judgment. So, word of advice, just like I wouldn't learn English grammar from a Texan.
Yeah.
Don't. I wouldn't learn English proper composition from, somebody walking around in New York City. I wouldn't do that. I'd probably go to an English teacher. Just because somebody speaks Arabic doesn't mean they understand Nahu and Sarf. Right? So you don't assume that just because I speak Urdu doesn't mean I know Urdu grammar. Just because somebody speaks English doesn't mean they know English grammar and morphology. The same way somebody speaks Arabic doesn't mean that they know grammar and morphology. That's the skill of speaking and the art of speaking, but the science of Arabic is a science. That's what we're learning. And then we will want to have both. We want to eventually have the skill of understanding Arabic, but we want to also look at the language scientifically. Like a math class almost, which is what we're doing. We're computing words is what we're doing. Anyway, yeah, اسم تفضيل. Okay. من الصالحين, did we do it yet?
Yeah, half of that.
Good job. Finds the invisible is it exist? It is exist. Okay. إن المنافقين لكاذبون.
Yeah, if the app wasn't wrong, it would be right after المنافقين.
Okay, let me explain to you what you should know or review.
Yeah.
Inna al-munafiqina is a harf of nasab and fragment, right? So this is a fragment. This part is a fragment.
Yeah.
This part seems to be not connected to this part. Mariam, you're looking at the screen?
Yeah.
You're not. You're looking at this part, the most interesting part of the table. I'm gonna put a smiley face there for you or something, or maybe I'll just put the words "look up" here. Okay. This is not connected to this. Why? Because this is, first of all, how could something be connected? It could be mudaf ilayh. It ain't mudaf. It's karal. It could be mawsuf sifat. No, this is nasab and this is rafa. There's no connection. When there's no connection, it exists.
Yeah.
The hypocrites is the liars or are. the
Yeah.
liars. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just knew like you're never gonna put it like is right in between like during English like right after in al munafiqina. So like I just went split down the middle and slam that is.
Don't come up with your rules. Follow mine.
Alright.
Okay. Wallahu khabirun. The is was over here.
Yeah.
Why was the is over here? Because the word Allah is proper and the word khabirun is common.
Common. Oh yeah.
When you have proper followed by common,
Common.
you get an is.
Yeah.
You were wrong.
You don't doesn't matter what else is going on. And inshallah, this you can get wrong.
Yeah.
This is not a hard science yet. And inshallah, when we get into sentence structure, then I will expect you to really get this down right. But I kind of just gave you the invisible is hint, but we didn't dive deep into it on purpose. Now this one, it was a trick question. There is no is. And the answer to why there is no is will not be given to you yet. I will wait until self-intensive is over and we start sentence structure a little bit after our review of Nahu. Then you will see why there is no is over here. This one's easier. فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ. Ulaika is a pointer. If a pointer does not have al right after it, there's an is right after it. So we is good.
Yeah.
Deeper look at how do you translate that later on. Not yet. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ ذَلِكَ should be, which is a pointer, should have an al immediately after. If it doesn't, it has an is.
Yeah, I knew that because I looked at the inside of this and like it showed no. The 5 rules. Right.
لِلَّهِ الْعِزَّةُ Li is a harf of jar. The word Allah is the majroor. Okay. Then the word al-izzatu is rafa', which means there's no connection over here. When there's no connection, it is exist. Okay.
So there's an is there?
There's an is between lillahi and al-izzatu. Yeah. Yes. Because there's no mawsuf sifa, mudaf, mudaf ilayh. There's nothing else. So therefore there is an is.
Yeah.
Determine whether the following past tense or future tense, and it's dua. Future means present or future. Okay. جاءك المنافقون. Is جاءك past or present?
Past.
Good.
Yes, yeah.
Because it doesn't begin with ya, ta, alif, or noon.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have an outside doer? Well, first of all, when you ask, does it have an outside doer? Then you have to check whether the ja'a is the he or she to begin with. If it's not he or she, we don't even care about an outside doer. We don't even have to look. Is this the he version or she version?
No.
Yes, because huwa ja'a, huma ja'a, hum ja'u, hiya ja'at. So ja'a or ja'at, we should have looked.
Okay.
Right? So we are going to look. Now, what do you look for? When you look for an outside doer, you look, first of all, this is the huwa version, which is the he version, right?
Yeah.
Huwa is the he version. And hiya, well, that's an ugly huwa. Hiya is the she version.
Yeah.
And then when you do look, you look for something after and it's rafa. Well, there's 2 things after. There's ka, that's after.
Yeah.
And there's al-munafiqun, that's after, right? Well, ka can't be it because ka is an attached pronoun and attached pronouns can only be nasab or jar.
Yeah.
So that's not rafa. Al-munafiquna is definitely rafa.
Yeah.
Al-munafiquna is the outside doer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go find that one. Oh, I just did the process of.
Maryam, I don't want you to just wait for the discussion to be over. I want you to actually get it.
Okay.
Okay, because your face is saying, I just want that to be over with. Am I reading your face incorrectly after 20 years of reading student faces?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to be involved. Yes? Okay. Tu'jibuka ajsam. What do you think? Past tense or present tense?
Present tense.
Good job. What does it begin with?
2.
What can the two mean in Arabic?
2 can mean
With the letter ta beginning. Yeah.
she.
Which means maybe we should look for an outside doer.
Yeah.
Is there anything afterwards that's rafa?
Mu.
Yes, mu.
Oh,
Excellent catch. Give her 5. She redeemed herself.
That was a sloppy high
So
five.
still on that one.
Yeah.
A lot of people were asking when we have this case where it could be you or she, how do we know it's going to be she?
If it's got an outside doer, it wasn't you. That's how. Also, common sense.
Yeah.
Read the ayah. It was talking about Maryam, and didn't all of a sudden start talking about you. And if it was talking to the Prophet ﷺ, you, all of a sudden it didn't start using the word she. Common sense will tell you.
Yeah.
Nashhadu.
Nashhadu is the present tense.
Yes, nashhadu is the present tense.
Yeah.
Begins with noon,
Yeah.
which means who testifies?
We.
We testify. Okay. Should we look for an outside doer?
No,
Why not?
because it's not she or he.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then.
يحسبون كل صيحة عليهم. Is يحسبون past tense or present tense?
Past tense.
Past tense.
Uh-huh.
هو نصر هما نصرا هم يحسبون.
What? No.
Past tense has an una in the end?
No.
I don't
This is
know. You
present
memorize the
tense.
past tense. هو نصرا هما نصرا هم نصرونا, right? هم
No.
نصرونا.
This is present tense.
Present tense. Why is the present Maryam?
Because it's in the present tense.
Why is it the present tense Maryam?
Because of Buna, because it's Rafa, and Una is.
Rafa.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
Come on now.
No, slow
that?
down. Slow
It's in
down.
the
Put the
beginning.
brakes on.
Oh, it's in
Cut-
the beginning.
What's the beginning?
Because is.
Yeah, beginning, una ending.
Yeah, and that's present tense.
That's present tense. What was Rafa? What was that? What did you have for breakfast today?
I had something my mom made.
Blame your mother later. اتخذوا.
Wait, we didn't answer the question.
It's present tense. It means they, and there's no outside doer. Why is there no
Yeah.
outside doer?
Because only he and she can have an outside
Right, and that's a they. So,
Yeah.
nah. اتخذوا أيمانهم.
Oh, it's past.
Past?
Yeah.
How you know that?
Because it doesn't match the present tense.
Does it right? Does it start with anything the present tense starts with?
No.
So it's not the present tense. It's got to be the past tense.
Yeah.
And in the past tense, what ending matches it?
اتخذوا.
Therefore,
It is hum.
hum. They.
They, yes.
Good. They took. قاتلهم الله. Present tense, right? Present tense.
No,
Present.
past tense. Jinx, like a jinx over Jen, you want me to?
They saw it at home. You can take that. You don't.
Took, what did you just say? There was jinx, and then there was a lot of dari involved.
Yeah.
No, it's not
It's the
that.
thing we.
It's the thing we did in school. Like if
Yeah.
you say the same word at the same time, right?
I know there's a jinx, but what did you do beyond the jinx?
Jinx, blackout, jinx, double dog, jinx, triple dog, jinx.
You want me a
Yummy
soda?
soda.
That was really. Say that again, fast.
I can't.
Jinx,
It's not
blackout,
on-
jinx, double dog, jinx, triple dog. Oh, it doesn't make sense when you
Jinx,
say that.
black jinx, over jinx. You want me a soda?
You didn't say the whole thing.
That means you can learn stuff. If you can memorize that, you can learn stuff. قاتلهم قاتل past tense. You said
Yes.
Yeah.
who the doer? Whom, right? Whom is the doer?
No.
Whom is the doer?
No.
They.
No.
Whom means they.
I never learned
He
humu.
is the doer.
But what about home? It says they.
It doesn't say that. It's humu.
Humu, yeah, humu is just connected. But what if it was home? Wouldn't it be they?
Yeah.
They would be the doer, right? Right?
No.
Because attached pronouns are doers, right?
No.
No.
They can never be. They're outside.
So when you have a fi'l and an attached pronoun, you're supposed to first look at the attached pronoun and pay attention to it, right?
No, you're
No, you-
supposed to translate the beginning. and
Yes,
then
you're supposed to ignore that for the second part.
Yeah.
Yes. Therefore, it's not the doer. Qatala is he fought.
So.
Now, he, should we look for an outside doer?
Yes.
Yes.
Allah. The word Allah.
The word Allah is rafa. After and rafa.
I didn't do as terrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Questions, quickly.
Need.
How come how come tu'ajibuka or tu'ajibu can't be past passive?
Because it ends with dhamma. What passive ends with dhamma? What past tense ends with dhamma? Tu'jibu. Huwa nasara. Huma nasara. Hum
You don't know
nasaru.
how to spell your own name.
Hiya nasarat. Which passive did you learn that ends with a dhamma in the past tense? That would be the first reason. There's like 4 other reasons.
What is humu?
Oh, okay. I'll explain humu. Both of you listen.
Okay.
Okay. You have in Arabic. Here are the pronouns. Antum. Antum. Sorry, not atum. Antum and hum. They end with sukun, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Now listen. When you say antum al-muslimuna, the Arab doesn't say antum al-muslimuna. He keeps going and he says antumul muslimuna. So what does he put on here?
Mu.
Mu to connect it.
Yeah.
So hum, if you see hum al-adu, meaning the enemy, and you want to say they are the enemy, you don't say hum al-adu.
Yeah.
You keep connecting. And how do you connect pronouns like this?
Humul.
Humul adu.
Yeah.
Humul adu. So here you saw qatala humullah, the word hum, it's a pronoun. When you connect pronouns to next words, then you just put a dhamma on it. Doesn't change the grammar of it. Just phonetically makes it easier to say. That's all.
Can you walk through number 26?
Can I walk through number 26?
تعجبك أجسامهم.
Okay, I can explain number 26 little by little. So let's, which is a complex fi'l, but I will explain it to you because you're good Muslims.
Yes.
Where's delete? There's a new keyboard. Okay. So let's try this. Jaba. What family?
Jaba.
Oh wait, no.
A'lama family.
No.
There's an A'lama family?
Oh wait, no. Aslama.
Okay. Aslama yuslimu, so A'lama what?
Yu'limu.
Oh,
Yu'jibu.
Yu'jibu. Okay. Huwa yu'jibu. Huma yu'jibani. Hum yu'jibuna. Hiya.
Ijibat.
Yu'jibat.
Slow down. Back that truck up. You went on the wrong track heading towards a train that's coming your way.
Yeah.
Okay. Huwa yansuru.
Huma yansurani. Hum
Yansuruna,
yansuruna.
hiya
Hiya tansuru.
Thank you. Now start over. Huwa yu'jibu.
Huma yu'jibani.
Uh-huh.
Hum yu'jibuna.
Here.
Tu'jibu.
Thank tu'jibu.
Huma tu'jibu.
No, don't say because you didn't get it. I say, I got it. No, you didn't get it. You're just hooing me so I can move along. I'm not going to move along until you totally get it. Okay. I'm not going to let you go until you actually get it. The pretend, okay, is never going to work on me, ever. I will slow things down more if you do so. You say, no, wait, I don't get it. That's what I need from you. What do I need from you?
No, wait, I don't get it.
Yes, that's what I need from you. I love, no, wait, I don't get it. What I don't want is, yeah, let's move on. No, we're not moving on. I'll take 10 steps back instead of moving on because that's the kind of annoying, patient teacher I am. So if I see a, I'm like, oh, alert, time to go backwards. Okay, so now, yu'jibu huwa yansuru, you said, yansuru huma, yansurani hum, yansuruna hiya tansuru. So, hiya tansuru. You memorize this. Okay. Huwa yu'jibu. The sounds on the letters are now coming from the family, but we're going to use the same letters in the beginning and the ending that's used in this chart. So huwa yu'jibu huma.
Yu'jibani.
Right. Yu'jibani hum.
Yu'jibuna.
Good. Hiya.
Hiya tu'jibu.
Right. Tu'jibu. Because it's the same word as the first one except with a ta.
Yeah.
Right. That's why it's tu'jibu. Is that clear, Mariam?
Yes.
Okay. Tu'jibu. The ayah says tu'jibu. So it's from the a'jaba yu'jibu family. Yeah? Okay. Tu'jibu means she impresses. She impresses. Who does she impress? Who does she impress? Ka.
You.
Oh, you.
She impresses you. But maybe there's an outside doer.
Yeah.
She impresses you. Ajsam means physical bodies. Bodies. But it sounds weird when you translate it. It actually means their physical presence.
Yeah.
Or their presence. So it's the word bodies is being used like body count. Right, man, there's a lot of bodies in the auditorium. That means a lot of body count, a lot of people.
Yeah.
So like a head count kind of thing. They say head count.
Yeah.
Right. So that phrasing in classical Arabic, one of it is ajsamuhum. So it doesn't mean their bodies impress you, like they're super muscular or something. It actually means their numbers impress you. Right. Or the fact that there's so many of them physically present, that impresses you. So ajsamu becomes the doer. Now ajsamu, bodies, is a broken plural.
Yeah.
And a broken plural is considered
singular
feminine. That's why she was being used.
Oh, okay.
Who's she that impresses you? It's their bodies. That's the she. So their physical presence impresses you. Is that clear?
I noticed these ayahs are all from Surah Munafiqun.
Because I was trying to get you to familiarize yourself with bits and pieces of the surah.
Yeah.
وَإِذَا رَأَيْتَهُمْ تُعْجِبُكَ أَجْسَامُهُم. Got it? Everybody got it? No, it's not a human broken plural because the word body is not a human. A cat could have a body too. The word body is not human. It's the hum part that's human, but the hum is not the doer anyway. No, the fragment and is thing we're not going to go back to until we leave Nahu and go back to Sarf. The is thing is the one thing I will not spend time reviewing. Everything else I can review, that I will not spend time reviewing because there's a new way of looking at it that's coming and I don't want you dwelling on it.
So we only got a sample of is.
Yeah.
It's like going to like an ice cream shop and like you can't decide what you want to get.
Can
Right?
2
So you
be
sample
3M?
everything.
Can 2 be 3M? No, it can't be 3M. No. Non-human plurals cannot be 3M. That's not going to happen. No. So here's the thing. Some people are confused. If I say their granddaughter, right?
Yeah.
Their granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
The word there could be referring to the mom's mom and the mom's dad and the dad's dad and the dad's mom, 4 people. Right? The word there is all the grandparents.
Yeah.
But the granddaughter is still how many?
1.
1. And the there could be men and women.
Yeah.
But the granddaughter is just a girl, right? So when you have the granddaughter of, let me make a new phrase, the granddaughter of the grandfather. And people say, but Ustad, the grandfather is masculine. Yeah, but we're not talking about the grandfather. We're talking about the
granddaughter.
So if I say the granddaughter impresses you, but Ustad, the grandfather is masculine. Yes, but we're still not talking about the grandfather. We're talking about the granddaughter.
Yeah.
And if I say, for example, the citizen, or no, the member, something singular of the plural, the
impression,
the leader, let's just say the leader of these groups, okay? Or the teacher of these kids, the teacher of the kids.
Of the kids, yeah.
Okay? The teacher of the kids impresses you, right? Now, if I say that, and somebody says, but Ustad, the kids are plural, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about the kids. I was talking about the teacher.
Yeah.
Now, if I say this, the computers of the teachers impress you. So there's lots of computers, lots of teachers.
Yeah.
And I say, hey, computers is a non-human plural.
Yeah.
And somebody says, but Ustad, the teachers are human. Yeah, but the teachers aren't doing the impressing. Who's doing the impressing?
Computer.
So be clear what we're talking about. So yeah, ajsamhum, their bodies, it says their physical, or their bodies, let's just use the wording for now. Their bodies impress you. Right? That's what it says. Now, bodies is non-human. But some people come along and say, but the word there is human. Yeah, but we're not talking about there. It's the bodies that are doing the impressing.
Yeah.
That's the non-human part. This is, what does it do? It makes you think about language in a very compartmentalized, one piece at a time kind of way.
Yeah.
You don't look at the whole thing and jumble it together. You look at every piece and you make sense of every piece, and you don't you don't confuse things.
Yeah.
So one thing that Nahu definitely does for you is it helps you break things apart into chunks in your mind. Okay? Okay, Munira, but I'm teaching in English and I do talk fast. This is correct. And I can't talk slower. I tried. Somebody's gonna kill you, Joad. You didn't give me the posters. Yeah, go ahead. Take a break. That's a good one.
Take
a break. Yep.
It's only been 15 minutes.
It's
Damn.
been an hour.
It's been 15 minutes.
50 minutes. Yeah, that's good enough. Take a break. Joad, you can answer some questions.
Okay. For tu'jibuka, how do we know if it's you or she? Well, if you know the context, it's easier to tell. If you're looking at it in a vacuum like this, well, in this case, we have an outside doer, so it has to be she. But if you're just looking at the word tu'jibuka, then it could be both. But we don't look at we're not looking at just the words by themselves. We're looking at them in context. So we have ajsamuhum. So rafa after a fi'l that could be in hiya form, then we take it as rafa after a fi'l that is in hiya form. If something could be, then we take it as it is. That's what we did a lot of in Nahu too. So that's why it is hiya, she. Please explain qatalahumullah. Qatala is a fi'l, past tense. Hum is an attached pronoun. Attached pronouns are never the fa'il. They are never the doer. Attached pronouns are never the doer of the fi'l. Because if we wanted a pronoun as the doer, we would just put the pronoun inside. We wouldn't attach it. If we wanted to say hum as the doer of qatala, we would say qatalu. There's no reason to attach it. So qatalahum, hum is a detail. And then we have the word Allah as rafa afterwards. Qatala is in huwa form. So the word Allah is the outside doer. Allah fought them. Pronouns can be part of fragments. Not always though. Ghazala, I don't really understand your question. Can you put more words in it so I can understand it better? So I wrote future. I meant to write present slash future. So if you wrote future, that's fine. But it's present and future. They both use the same word. For now, they're exactly the same. You haven't learned the difference yet. Only one is. For those of you asking, when we're looking for the invisible is, we only take the first spot it could be. If there are more than one spot, we only put it in the first spot. Can number 18 be اسم إشارة مشار إليه? Number 18, no. There's not even an اسم إشارة. اسم إشارة is هذا هذان هؤلاء هذه هاتان هؤلاء ذلك ذلك أولئك تلك ذلك أولئك. من and الصالحين, neither of those are اسم إشارة. قوم ناس قر. A word, remember guys, masculine is the default. If you don't have a reason for feminine, you say masculine. So if you don't know قوم ناس and قرن, and you don't see any reason for feminine, default to masculine. So قوم ناس and قرن are masculine because we don't have a reason for feminine. You don't differentiate between present and future yet. That's not something You have the capabilities to do. So just like Maude, just like Ustad explained, Arabs like to connect things. So when we want to connect home, if there's a word after home, sometimes it'll become humu. If there's a word after tum, sometimes it becomes tumu. If there's a word after min, it'll become mina. So mina salihin is still min. It's just we're connecting it. We don't want to say min as-salihin. We say mina salihin. We connect things in Arabic. 28. يحسبون. يحسبون. So you know from the ending ya and una that this is the home version. يحسب يحسبان يحسبون. So once you see it's not in the huwa here form, then you don't have to look for an outside doer. Home will not have an outside doer. So it's an inside doer, home, and it's present tense. The quiz, yeah, the test has been in the study material section since day one. You don't get to choose, Fozia, which haraka goes on the word, and it's not only going to be pronouns, it's going to be anything that ends in sukun, but you don't get to choose which haraka you want to use. It's already decided. So min will always get a fatha, mina. For example, man will get a kasra. And hum and tum get a dhamma. So like this is, you'll just come across these and learn them. Is the intensive over? We're on day 7. We have 4 more days left. No, 3 more days left. Sorry, forgot how to count. Qatala does not belong to a small family. What family do you know that has an alif in it as its unique characteristic? Good. Jahada. Qatala is from the Jahada family. Qatala yuqatilu qitalan wa muqatalatan fahuwa muqatilun. What is a dhamma? Well, if you speak Urdu, then you might know it by zabar zer pesh. But dhamma is the vowel that goes on top of the letters that makes the u sound. Fatha makes the a sound, and kasra makes the e sound. So dhamma would be pesh, u. Okay, in that case, qatala yaqtulu would be from the nasara yansuru family. Number 17. Yes, kulla is a special mudaf, so kulla sayhatin is idafa. Am I Pakistani? I might be, I might not be. That's irrelevant to Nahu. Isn't innahum? Oh, we're not talking about that. Number 21, we're not talking about it. If you were to follow the rules, the is would go number 21. The is would go after innahum, but once we get more advanced, you'll learn why there's no is. But from what you know now, your answer for that one should be after innahum. Yes. If it in the first workbook you can do both workbooks you can do as many of them. You can finish them if you want. You should be able to complete both of them where you are now. I explained it, Qurratul Ain. I explained the invisible is in the review section, so you can check that out, inshallah. Please go over number 1 and number 4. Okay, let's see. Number 1 is Rasulu. So I gave you the whole fragment Rasuluhu because you need the who part to get one of the properties for Rasulu. But the word you're looking at is Rasulu. Rasulu is Rafa' because of Dhamma. It's masculine. By default, it's singular, messenger, one messenger. And it's proper because who is proper and who is the mudaf ilayh. Mudaf is proper because mudaf ilayh is proper. Number 4, now same word, but we're looking at who. Who is an attached pronoun attached to an ism. We said every time a pronoun is attached to an ism, it'll be idafa. So who has to be jar because it's mudaf ilayh. Mudaf ilayh is always jar. Who is singular, who is masculine, and pronouns are always proper. So who is proper.
How did it go?
Good. Just more test questions.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Let me pull up an ayah.
Okay.
Start with that. Ayat, 92, 93. Okay, so I'm going to show you something, another example of iltifat today.
Did you post it on the Binance thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That'll be Surah An-Nisa. And I'm looking at ayahs number 92 to 93.
It's a long surah.
Yeah, Nisa is a long surah.
How many ayahs is it? 108.
200, no, not 200. 100 and something. 160 something?
Off. I
I don't know. Maybe I'm off too. Hold on, let me see. Now you got me thinking, and I need to know now. You created a problem in my mind. Sometimes I'm in the middle of something and I check an email and somebody says, "Stop, what about this ayah?" And I'm like, I can't stop. I gotta look. 176, by the way.
176? No,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't that off.
Yeah. Okay.
64 off.
Okay. So these are the ayat that I want to show you iltifat from.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to translate them quickly first. Okay. I won't explain the grammar. I'm just going to kind of do a quick translation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وما كان لمؤمن أن يقتل مؤمنا إلا خطأ. It is not possible for a believer, or it's not acceptable for a believer to kill another believer except by mistake. ومن قتل مؤمنا خطأ, and whoever were to kill a believer by mistake, فتحرير رقبة مؤمنة, then they must free a believing neck. What that means is they must free a slave to make up for what they did. وَدِيَةٌ مُسَلَّمَةٌ إِلَى أَهْلِهَا, or they have to make up a ransom or a payback that should be surrendered to إلى أهله, to his family, to the murder victim's family. إلا أن يصدقوا, unless those family, the victim's family, decide to give it away in charity or say, no, we don't want anything from you. فإن كان من قوم عدو لكم وهو مؤمن فتحرير رقبة مؤمنة. And if the person you accidentally killed happens to be from a group that is an enemy of yours, and so the rest of them are an enemy, but he's the only believer, فَتَحْرِيرُ رَقَبَةٍ مُؤْمِنَةٍ, then you just have to free a slave. In other words, you don't owe them money because you can't give your enemies money.
Yeah.
Right? وَإِنْ كَانَ مِنْ قَوْمٍ بَيْنَكُمْ وَبَيْنَهُمْ مِيثَاقٌ فَدِيَةٌ مُسَلَّمَةٌ إِلَى أَهْلِهِ. But if it happened to be that you killed somebody who was a member of a place that you have an agreement with, you have a peace agreement with them or some kind of contract with them, then you can give their family blood money. وَتَحْرِيرُ رَقَبَةٍ مُؤْمِنَةٍ, and you must free a slave also. فَمَنْ لَمْ يَجِدْ فَصِيَامُ شَهْرَيْنِ مُتَتَابِعَيْنِ تَوْبَةً مِنَ اللَّهِ. And whoever couldn't have the ability to pay blood money, or to give a diya, meaning to give blood money and to free a slave, they can't afford to do either one, then they must fast 2 consecutive months without missing a single day, tawbatan min Allah, as an act of tawbah from Allah, as an offer of them coming back towards Allah, or that's the tawbah Allah has sent down for them, that's coming from Allah. Wa kana Allahu aliman hakima, and Allah has always been all knowledgeable, all wise. وَمَنْ يَقْتُلْ مُؤْمِنًا مُتَعَمِّدًا, and whoever kills a believer on purpose. So this whole ayah was about killing by mistake. Yeah? This one's about killing. فَجَزَاؤُهُ جَهَنَّمُ خَالِدًا فِيهَا, then his punishment shall be, or his payback shall be Jahannam, in which he will remaining in it permanently. وَغَضِبَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ, and Allah is angry at him, وَلَعَنَهُ, and has cursed him, وَأَعَدَّ لَهُ عَذَابًا عَظِيمًا, and has prepared for him a great punishment. Okay? So those of you who have thoughts about killing your uncle or whatever, you should read this ayah and let that thought go. Okay? So what I wanted to highlight, I'm going to erase a bunch of stuff here, and I'll show you the part that I want to show you the iltifat in. Okay, so here we go. And I'm erasing this portion too. So one piece is from 92, and the other is from 93, Surah An-Nisa. وَمَا كَانَ لِمُؤْمِنٍ أَنْ يَقْتُلَ مُؤْمِنًا إِلَّا, oh no, I erased the wrong part. وَمَنْ قَتَلَ مُؤْمِنًا خَطَأً, sorry. Not this part. It's, yeah, there we go. Okay. وَمَنْ قَتَلَ مُؤْمِنًا خَطَأً وَمَنْ يَقْتُلْ مُؤْمِنًا مُتَعَمِّدًا. Okay, now let's compare these two words. قَتَلَ, I'll make that yellow. Not the color yellow, highlight yellow. And يقتل, I'll make green. Okay.
I found Muscle Sifa stuff.
It's actually not a Muslim sifa. It looks like it though.
Woman.
Oh no, they're not Muslim sifa. There's 2 separate phrases. But even mu'minan khata'an and mu'minan muta'ammidan are not Muslim sifa. That's something more complex. You'll learn about that later. But anyway, so let's look at this. Qatala, like nasara, means he killed.
Yeah.
Okay, so whoever killed a believer by mistake. So this one is killed. Okay. وَمَنْ يَقْتُلْ, this is the lightest version of the present tense. يَقْتُلُ, يَنْصُرُ, يَنْصُرَ, and then يَنْصُرْ. This is the lightest version. The reason it's being used is because when you have a hypothetical situation, what if something happened?
Yeah.
If it were to happen, then you use the lightest also. You'll learn about those things later. Kalam sharti. So it says kills. Present tense.
Yeah.
Right? Kills. So when you kill by mistake, Allah used the past tense, and when you use the present tense, he says killed on purpose. Okay, what's the difference? Why do the iltifat? Why switch from past tense to present tense when they're both talking about killing?
Yeah.
Right. In order to help you understand this, we think of the past tense as something already happened, and we think of present tense as something that's happening right now.
Yeah.
But there's other things to think about. What are some other things to think about? I'm going to give you guys some examples in English, then we'll come back to this. What's your favorite thing to eat?
Ramen.
I ate ramen.
That's American food. Right?
Okay. Oh, it's not just American food. And I eat ramen. What's the difference?
You ate it earlier, and then I eat. You're eating it right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
But there's another difference. When you say I ate ramen, you're basically saying you're talking about the one time you ate it.
Mm-hmm.
I ate ramen yesterday. I ate ramen this morning. I ate ramen last night.
Mhm.
You're talking
Yeah.
about this one time.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say I eat ramen, it could be like every day.
Yeah.
So it's not talking about one time. It's talking about something that happens over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So even in English, sometimes the past tense can talk about something that happens once,
Mm-hmm.
and the present tense can talk about something that can happen over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So there's a continuity in the present tense. You guys with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
Past tense for once, and present tense for over and over again.
Yeah. I used to have an unhealthy amount of ramen every day.
Okay. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when Allah says killing by mistake, now
Yeah.
how does somebody kill somebody by mistake? Can you imagine? I'd like to hear your imagination. How can someone kill someone by mistake?
You
I
can
know.
run them over by a car,
You
maybe.
car accident?
You're building a skyscraper with them, and then you accidentally trip, and then their like safety thing it breaks, and then they fall, and you live. They fall.
Yeah, you step on the board and it cracks and it's like, Johnny! Like that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Any other situations where you
Um,
accidentally kill somebody?
You're pushing them down the water slide, but the water slide isn't built yet.
That doesn't sound like an accident. I don't know if that'll hold up in court.
No, but like they wanted to like test out the water slide. It wasn't open yet.
Somebody give me the Islamic Musa alayhi salam answer. Very good. Very good. Musa alayhi salam killed by mistake.
Yeah. I wonder how many.
Yeah,
people
like
would-
present continuous. Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so I would like to imagine maybe I live in like a apartment that's like on the 30th floor of a high-rise building, right?
Yeah.
And I decided to throw a party,
Uh-huh.
and I'm having a little barbecue. They have those apartments. They have those balconies. They have this
Oh,
nice
yeah.
view right
Uh-huh.
outside.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine came from all this way, and he's like, "Man, this is a great barbecue.
Mhm.
What a view!" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, man, I miss you." So
Uh-huh.
I was just saying, "Hey, man, I'm glad you came." Right?
Uh-huh.
Accident.
Mhm.
Right? So you accidentally kill somebody. Okay, fine. And the police came and they checked on what happened, and
Mhm.
they're like, "Yeah, I was just patting him. I didn't know how we've been working out that much that way." And he just went, "Ah," and he just, So okay. But if next month,
Mhm.
after going through some therapy, I decided to throw another barbecue,
Yeah.
and some more people came and
Mhm.
they're having barbecue, and then I say, "Man, I miss my friend." And somebody says, "It's going to be okay." I was like, "Thank you for being there for me." And thank you for being another one.
Uh-huh.
Then when the police come back, they're going to be like, "Really?
Really.
This was an accident?
Uh-huh.
Like last month?
Yeah.
Another one fell off your balcony
Mhm.
because you were encouraging them?"
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm starting to think you
Uh-huh.
have a balcony serial killer type tendency.
Yeah.
I don't think the first one was an accident either. They might reopen the first case.
Yeah.
Why? Because they saw the same thing occur again. If somebody were to hurt somebody or kill somebody by accident,
Mm-hmm.
then it can only happen once.
Yeah.
But if somebody does kill on purpose,
Mm-hmm.
then the chances are maybe they've done this before,
Mm-hmm.
and there's definitely a chance that they will do this
Again.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at what Allah does. When He
Yeah.
talks about somebody who killed someone by
Mhm.
accident, He used the past tense because in language, past tense refers to something that happens once.
Mm-hmm.
But when He talked about somebody who's going to kill on purpose,
Yeah.
He used the present tense
Mm-hmm.
because the present tense has in it the opportunity to do something continuously,
Yeah.
to do it over and over again.
Mhm.
So the switch from the past tense to the present tense can be the switch from something that happens once to something that happens multiple times. And the
Yeah.
Quran does it. Instead of giving us an entire lesson on, by the way, people who kill by accident, you can tell because they're not going to do that again.
Mhm.
That's never going to happen again. So they should make up for their negligence, but it's not the same as,
Mhm.
they say in American law, I don't know if British law, other laws have these terms, but we have homicide for
Oh, yeah.
murder
Mhm.
and we have manslaughter for accidental
Mhm.
killings,
Yeah.
right? So that's the difference between them. Now, something similar happens in the dreams. So Yusuf alayhi salam came to his father and says, Inni ra'aytu, I saw. You see the nasartu,
Yeah.
right? I saw. Ahada ashara kawkaban. And inni ara, Ibrahim alayhi salam saw a dream and he told his son, and he said, I see in my dream that I'm slaughtering you,
Yeah.
right? It's pretty cool because what did I say about past tense? Something that happens once. What did I say about present tense? Something that happens multiple times. Yusuf alayhi salam saw this dream once.
Yeah.
And immediately he was bothered by it. And how did he explain it? I saw it.
Yeah.
Because it happened once. Ibrahim alayhi salam saw himself slaughtering his son. Then he saw another dream slaughtering his son. Then he saw another dream. Did it happen once or multiple times? Multiple times. So it's as if he's saying, I keep on seeing in my dream that I'm slaughtering you.
Yeah.
Right? So he uses the present tense in the Quran. Inni ara fil manami. Right? So this is, or inni ara fil manami. So this is actually it's interesting by doctor's mistake, because a doctor can make a mistake once, but if they make the same mistake again, then they're going to get charged.
Yeah.
Right? Because then they are actually, liable far more. So the idea is, again, a kind of really cool kind of iltifat in the Quran is, when is the past tense used? In the same way, and somewhere else, in the same exact conversation, the present tense gets used.
Yeah.
And you can tell how Allah is highlighting something that isn't spelled out in the translation. It's really cool. It's really sad and cool that when you read the English translation, you can almost not even tell the difference.
Yeah.
But the Arabic student that's kind of accustomed to how Arabic works, that's going to have a really good, it'll give you a really good sense of how to draw things from the Quran. And this is something that our ulama talked about, right? They actually explained. They would stop, Ibn Ashur, Alusi, others, they'd stop at it and I'd say, look at this past tense. Let's think about what this means. It doesn't just mean something that happened in the past. What else could this past tense mean? And how come Allah used the present tense here and there and there and there? So we're going to see more and more of that, inshallah. So this was a small example of iltifat that even from now you can see.
Yeah.
Okay? Everybody understood that one? Yeah, the translation says that, and that's okay for the translation to say that because English is limited. But I'm highlighting what the Arabic does that you may not be able to see in English.
Somebody's name is broken plural.
Yeah, they probably broke after we studied that
Yeah.
and developed multiple personalities, hence the plural.
Yeah.
You didn't understand. That's great, but what did you not understand? UJ, what if a passive fi'il huwa version is followed by a marfu' ism and a mansub ism? Altamash will do that later when we do sentence structure. Inshallah. Okay, so now let's get to work. Self time.
Yeah.
Self-recognition time. Today we're going to look at present tense. Yesterday we practiced past tenses and past passives. So I'm going to give you a quick recap first. Yansuru is present tense. Yeah?
Yeah.
And yunsaru is present passive. Yansuru means he helps. He helps. And yunsaru means he is being helped.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, yuslimu, passive version, yuslamu. Yu'allimu, passive version,
Yeah.
yu'allamu.
Lamu.
Keep up now. Yujahidu, passive.
And then
What will be the passive?
jihad.
No,
No.
Yujahadu.
Yujahadu.
Not tanween. This present tense don't have
Yeah.
tanween. Yujahadu. Yata'allamu, passive version. Yuta'allamu. Yatasa'alu. Yutasa'alu. It just wants the U and the A, and the U and the A, okay? Okay, so yaqtaribu.
Yuqtariba.
Taribu.
No. You said it right. Yuqtarabu. Now let me show you what you need to do because you're not getting it right. The beginning will be you.
Mhm.
For passives, the beginning will always be you. You, yujahadu, yuta'allamu, even the ones that didn't have you to begin with.
Mhm.
Like we didn't say ta'allama yuta'allimu.
Mhm.
We said ta'allama yata'allam. Well, when we make it passive, they're all gonna have you.
Mhm.
Passives will all have what in the beginning?
You.
You. Now the ending will always stay the same. Dhamma,
Yeah.
dhamma, dhamma. That's the normal ending. So don't mess with that.
Mhm.
When you convert something in sarf, you're not converting the last letter.
Mhm.
So don't mess with the last letter.
Yeah.
So yuslimu, yuslamu. Did I change the mu? Yu'allimu, yu'allamu. Did I change the mu?
No.
Yujahidu, yujahadu. Did I change the mu? So what happens with you guys sometimes is you say yaqtaribu, yuqtaraba.
Yeah.
So you change the last letter.
Mhm.
No, don't. Last letter's off limits. What it was is what it stays.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
Now,
Idi.
what do we want to do? We want to make sure we don't care if it was yuslimu before. We do want a you.
Mm,
That's what
yeah.
we want. But right before the last letter, I want an ah.
Mm.
I want a
Ah.
ah. Okay?
Mhm.
Now, yata'allamu becomes what? The ahs were already there. I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Yatasa'alu became yutasa'alu. So I only had to make one change, you.
Mhm.
So there's two changes I want to make. You and ah right before the last letter.
Yeah.
But sometimes one of those changes is already there. So I just got to make the other one.
Yeah.
Okay? Now yaqtaribu, I got to make both changes. I got to change this to what? You. And the ri should become ra.
Ra.
Yanqalibu should be what?
Yun.
Ah
Yun.
ah
Oh, did
Oh, it doesn't have any.
That's your question.
Is there?
Yes. Taghfiru.
Yustaghfaru.
Yes, right. That's right. Yustaghfaru. Got it?
Mhm.
Okay. Job number one. You got to look at all of these and tell me if they're active or passive. And if they are active, how do you make them passive?
Ui.
Yu'aqibu. Is that active or passive?
Passive.
So you said ui, right?
Mhm.
Ui is passive when it's past tense.
Oh yeah.
And for present tense, it's got to be u-ah.
Okay.
So you can't hear any e's. So do you see u? Yeah, you in the beginning. You hear an e?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not passive.
That's passive.
No, it's not passive.
Oh, it's.
For it to be passive,
Mhm.
this guy needs to move up here and
Yeah.
become what? Say the same word in passive?
Yu'aqabu.
Yu'aqqabu. In the past tense, we do ui.
Mhm.
In the present tense, we do ua.
Ua.
Okay, so we're going to read all of these and we're going to convert them to passive.
Okay.
Yujdilu.
Yujidilu.
Is it passive?
No.
No.
Make it passive.
Yujdalu.
Good. Very good. Yuqbilu.
This.
Not passive.
It's not
Not passive. Make it
Yuqbalu.
yuqbalu.
Yeah.
Yastaqbilu. Passive?
No.
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 Make it passive.
Yes.
No. No.
Yustaqbalu.
Got to start with you.
Yeah.
Yustaqbalu.
Uh-huh.
You getting it now?
Yes.
Okay. Number 5, passive, right?
Mhm.
No.
You said you said no. You got to decide.
Oh, in order for it to be
put-
passive, it has ui. It doesn't have ui, so it's not passive.
He said in order to be passive, it has to have ui. He's right. Ui, right?
Uh-huh.
You said
Oh,
it was passive.
it is passive. Because it has ui.
That's what you said to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is passive, right?
Yeah.
Mariam?
No.
No?
Oh yeah, it is actually because it's what is it? I forgot that one word. I was thinking of a word, but I forgot it. Because it's a present tense, or it's a present tense. It's a past tense.
Is it a past tense?
Oh no, it's a
I'm going to put something on the screen for you so you never, ever, ever forget.
it's present tense.
Past tense, passive, present tense, passive. Okay?
Mhm.
Past tense, passive, ui.
Mhm.
Present tense, passive, ua.
Yeah.
Which one are we doing right now?
Past
Past
tense.
Are these words past tense?
Yes.
Look at it again. Are these words past tense?
Ooh,
Yeah, beginning. What?
Oh no, it's present tense. Because of the yeah.
All of the ones we're doing right now are what?
Present.
Present tense.
Yeah.
And because they're present tense, to make them passive, which two sounds do I need?
Ui.
Past tense wants ooh-e. We're doing present
Oh,
tense.
Yeah.
Who's-
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you 10 times. Past tense, passive.
Ui.
Present tense, passive.
Oh,
Ooh-a. Hooray. Past tense, passive.
Ui.
Ui.
Present tense, passive. Past tense, passive.
Ui.
Ui.
Past tense.
Fast. Ui.
Ui.
Past passive.
Ui.
Past passive.
Ui.
Present passive.
Ui. Sorry.
Present passive. Present passive. Past passive.
Ui.
Present passive. Present passive. Past passive.
Ui.
Not e. Ooh-e.
Ui. Yeah. Ui.
Getting confused.
Present passive.
Ua.
Is this past or present?
Present.
What does it want? If you want to make it passive.
I don't want to. Ui. Make it.
Read that carefully. Read it. Past, passive.
Passive. Ui. Present. Passive. Ua.
What is this?
This is present passive.
What does it want?
It wants to be past passive.
Oh, no.
I don't know what it wants to be.
It wants to be present passive.
Oh, so it needs So
Right.
So is it 5?
Yes, number 5.
Yokorabu.
Oh my God, this helps. Teaching tool. Yaqilu.
Yaqilu, which one's that?
Yeah.
Oh, Yaqilu.
Is it passive?
Is it present?
It's present passive.
Yeah, it's present.
Is it present passive?
No,
right
it's
now?
present.
It's just present.
And
It's
it
not
wants to be
passive.
present passive.
Yep.
So it'd be
Yaqalu.
yaqalu.
Oh,
Yoqalu.
yu'qalu. Good.
Yeah.
Yanfa'ilu.
Yanfa'ilu.
It's present.
It's present, yeah.
Mhm. Make it passive.
Yun.
No.
Yun.
No.
Oh, yun.
No.
It's yun.
No.
Oh, it doesn't
No.
have one.
Why not?
Because it's part of the Yanqalu family.
Good job. Yata'arradu.
This
It's already
is-
passive.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I just said that.
No, what? It just said?
No.
It is so past.
I'm so glad you could.
Yuta'arradu.
Thank you. Yata'arradu. It wants ooh.
Ua.
You see a ooh there?
No.
No. Then why you say it's already passive? Because you just agree with me whatever I say? I'm teaching you to think for yourself, not agree with me.
Yes.
Yata'awanu.
Yata'awanu.
It's already passive.
No.
Yuta'awanu.
No, it's not.
It is. Pay attention.
It's you. Ta'awanu.
Thank you. Yunazzil. Oh, that's ooh-e. It's passive.
Yunazzalu.
No, it's ooh-e. Ooh-e is passive.
No.
No.
But ooh-e is passive.
It is yeah, it's present passive.
Ooh-e is present passive, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. No.
You're right. No.
Oh, it's past passive.
Thank you.
Yeah. It wants to
Breakthrough.
it wants to be
We just
present.
had a breakthrough.
It wants to be present passive.
Right. If it's a present, make it present passive. If it's past, make it past passive.
Yunazzalu.
Yunazzalu.
Yeah.
When does ooh-e become part of this conversation? When it's
Past.
what?
Past.
Past passive.
Mhm.
Thank you. We're not dealing with past tenses here.
Yeah.
So there's no ooh-e problem.
Mm-hmm.
Number 13.
Yutafarraqa.
Fine.
Yutafarraqu.
Yatafarraqu, really. It's a typo.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yutafarraqu.
Yuflihu is already passive, right? Ooh-e.
No.
No, yuflahu.
I must be confused because the
Yuflahu.
ooh-e sound is passive for what?
A present. Or it's past.
Past.
Sorry, don't hurt me with that too.
It's made out of real metal, just so you know.
Yeah.
You ahadu.
Oh, my eye. Okay. Hadu.
Hadu.
Yeah.
So fast, Ustad.
Okay. If you're that fast, number 17, Mariam.
Yahtadu or yuhtadu.
What?
Is that a noun or a ha? What is
What?
that?
What did you just say?
Are we on 17?
Yeah.
Is that a?
Wait,
it's
wait.
confusing because they're like on top of each other, so it's confusing.
Yakh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I said
what?
yach. Oh yuchtadu.
This is a dal?
Oh
Yuhtasu.
yuhtasu. I swear I know how to read Arabic. It's just I don't know, something's wrong with me today.
What did your mom make for breakfast today?
It was bread and like.
she baked it in the oven. It had eggs.
Never
and
do it
cheese in
again, tell her.
Okay.
Yu'minu?
Yu'minu.
Yu'manu.
Yu'manu.
Yeah.
Yu'limu.
Yu'lamu.
But it's already passive.
Yu'lamu.
Yeah, but
U'i, right?
past
U'i is already
passive.
passive, right?
Yeah, but
right?
that's
Past.
It's
Past
past.
passive. That's not passive. Number 20. What we gotta do? Yufsidu.
Yafsadu.
Yufsadu.
Yufsadu.
Oh, it's great that you guys got the wrong answer at the same time.
Yafsadu.
Synchronized
I said it before
in.
him, though. I said it before
It's
him
like Shaitan
after.
whispered to both of you at the same time. It's like one of those headphones where you got two things
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're sharing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Shaitan plugged in on one either side. They say Yafsadu at the same time. And you're like, okay, devil. Yafsadu.
Yufsadu.
Yufsadu.
I said that before you said it.
Okay, good.
It was getting too hot in there.
So it helps you focus. That's this fear of death helps you focus.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Now we go back. Now the fun begins. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do this.
Okay.
Literally just 2 minutes. You have to find out what family this comes from. In order to find out what family this comes from, it's already in the Hua version. So you don't have to do that. You have to compare a present tense to a present tense you know. Now, what does that mean? Guys, watch this. Please watch this. Nasara. What's the present tense?
Yansuru.
Yansuru. Fataha.
Yaftahu.
Good job.
Daraba.
Daraba.
Yadrabu.
Yadrabu or yadribu?
Yadribu, sorry.
Yadribu. Sami'a.
Sami'a.
Yusma'u.
No, not yusma'u.
Yusmi'u.
No. None of the 6 families start
Oh,
with Dhamma.
yasma'u.
Right?
Asma, yeah.
I like how you just
No, you can't just add a ya at the end of that. You didn't know it. She did. Yeah. And that's after like three guesses.
We have
Yasma'u. Okay, I should give you the word. Fine. Hasiba.
Yahsabu.
Nope.
Yusibu.
Nope. No, you can't start with the
Oh,
u.
sorry.
None of the small families start with u.
Yahsabu.
Yeah. Sibu.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Karuma.
Karuma doesn't have one.
Oh.
It does.
Oh,
Yakramu.
Yakramu.
Yakrumu.
Yakrumu. And
Yakrumu.
then, have we done Nasara yet?
No, yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Aslama.
Aslama.
Yuslamu.
Wait, what did you just say?
I don't know.
You know Aslama family.
No, Aslama, Yuslimu.
Then.
Islama.
So why are you saying you aslimu yusla? You already know the family. Allama.
Yu'allimu.
Mariam's gonna do all of them for me now. Yu'allimu.
Thank you.
Jahada.
Yujahidu.
Yata'allama. Why did I give that away?
Yata'allam.
Yata'allamu. Tasa'ala.
Yatasa'alu.
Yes.
It's like an inner struggle.
Inner struggle. Iqtaraba.
Yuqtaribu. Yaqtaribu.
Why isn't that yuq?
Because only 3 families.
Oh my
have-
God, you know this. You know this. Yaqtaribu. I'm happy that you remember the reason. That
Yeah.
actually makes me weirdly proud of that mistake. Okay. Yaqtaribu.
Oh, okay. Yaqtaribu. What's the next one?
Inqalaba. You should know this already, but inqalaba.
Yanqalibu.
Qalibu. Istaghfara.
Yastaghfiru.
Okay, these are the present tenses you know, right? These are the
Yes.
14 present tenses. 14 families, 14 present tenses. These are all present tenses.
Yeah.
Off the top of your head, you need to be able to tell me what family they come from. Okay?
Yuaqibu. Yu'allimu.
Right. So yu'aqibu, yu'allimu, yujdilu, yuslimu, yuqbilu, yuslimu, like that, right? But I don't care. I want madi, mudari', masdar. So if you find out yu'aqibu, I want to hear aqaba, yu'aqibu ta'qiban.
Okay.
If I see yujdilu, I want to see like aslama yuslimu islaman.
Uh-huh.
So ajdala yujdilu ijdalan. Okay, so try to do this orally in
Just
your
3?
head. First 10. Yes, just 3. I don't want the whole stuff, just the 3.
Okay.
Okay, Madi Mudari and Masdar 1 to 8.
1 to
Go
8.
on. Work on it on your own, and I'll check on you in 4 minutes. You can help each other.
So,
Say one more. Aslama stuff.
second one's aslama.
No, third one's aslama too.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yuqibu. So, aslama.
It doesn't say yuqibu. Read the word properly first.
Oh,
Oh,
yuqbilu.
Yuqbilu, yeah.
Yuqbilu. Oh, it's so far away. I can't see it.
Aslama or just
You want to zoom in on it?
No, it's
Hold
good. I have 20/20 vision.
Jawad, can you make that full screen?
you probably don't have 20/20 vision.
I do have 20/20 vision.
I don't
we
even
go.
know what I have. I can't even see it with
Come
my
on, no
glasses.
other
Okay.
talking. No, stop.
Okay. Yuqibu. Aslama.
Aqaba Oh wait, no, not aqaba.
So, aslama. So, oh my goodness.
Aqbala yuqbilu iqbalan.
Okay.
Yastaqbilu.
Which one are you on?
Fourth one.
Oh.
I finished the other
Yastaqbilu. This is istaghfar, right?
No, istaghfara. Oh yeah, istaghfara. Yeah.
So, istaghfar, yastaghfiru. Okay, so what would be the beginning of this?
Yes.
Yes.
Ittaqbila.
Istaghfara.
Ittaqbala.
Bala.
Ittaqbala.
Ittaqbala yastaqbilu istiqbalan. Is that good, Jawad? Is that Jawad? Sorry, forgive me.
Say again.
I forgot it. Hold on. Istaqbala yastaqbilu
You said it's not. It's not. It's.
Wait, but it would be right because istaqbala.
Yastaqbilu.
Oh, istaqbala yastaqbilu istiqbalan.
There's a
Good.
weird sound coming from.
There's an echo. Sajad.
On my end.
Yeah.
Whenever we talk.
No, whenever we talk, it's like a humongous echo. It's like whew, whew, whew.
I think it stopped.
Oh, stop now.
Yeah.
I still hear it though. No, it stopped. All right.
No, it stopped.
Alright.
Weird.
Yuqribu.
Oh shit! The stop key. Think ko naman kay say di grem.
The first one?
The fourth one, yes. You probably got it wrong.
No,
Okay, so.
Sajad, you just told me I got it right.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
I believe so. Like I'm 95% sure.
Yes. Taqbilu.
Yastaqbala. Yastaqbilu. Istiqbalan.
You got the mildly wrong. The past tense.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
At-taqbala. Is it at-taqbala?
What's the original family? What's the original word?
Astaghfara.
Astaghfara.
Oh,
Istaghfara.
Istaghfara. Yeah.
Istaghfara.
Oh, ittaqbala.
Where'd the is to go?
Istaqbala.
There you go.
You have to say istaqbala?
Yes.
Okay, istaqbala.
Yastaqbilu istiqbalan. Right?
That's right.
Alright.
Okay.
I started the first three. I don't know why.
Yufribu.
Where is Yuf?
Oh, yuqribu. I don't know why I said yuf.
Yuqribu.
Yuqribu.
Okay, so this one's yuqribu. So yuqribu.
Yeah, you're calling me one of the three families.
Yeah. So ta'allama. Oh, wait, no. I gotta think. Yuqribu.
Yu'allimu.
Yuslimu. Yuqribu. It's the.
What was there was jahada, allama, and
I think Aslama, I believe.
aslama, yes.
Aslama.
Yeah, it's aslama family.
Yeah. See, I knew it. Big brain.
We coach نشتامي كذا ينو يلا ميرا.
Yeah, write it down.
What was the first one?
Istaqbala. Yastaqbilu.
What was استقبل. Okay.
Yeah, fourth one. Because I did the first three. I don't know why you gave us the first three, but
Okay, that's the
it's a
next
great
one.
teacher right
Oh,
there.
it's aslama family.
Yeah. So yaqribu.
The third one is that aslama family.
So.
Five was aslama
So
family.
yeah, 5 is aslama, yaqbara, يقبل إقبالا. Is that
Oh,
right?
6
UJ?
is also the Aslam family.
أقبل يقبل إقبالا. I think I got that right.
Not quite.
Oh, not quite.
Akbara.
Which one?
Say that. All three of them have a mistake. Remember the
they-
order. Remember the order of the letters. Which one's the fa letter? Which one's the ain letter? Which one's the
Oh,
lam
yeah.
letter?
أقبل يقبل إقبالا.
No, that's wrong. He said.
That's still
Really?
wrong. Same mistake.
So the la.
Oh, أقرب.
Akrabu. Past tense ends in u.
أقرب يقرب إقرابا.
Good. Say it again.
We were saying ba before.
Oh.
That's why.
So repeat it again.
أقرب يقرب إقرابا.
Again.
أقرب يقرب إقرابا.
There you go.
Okay.
Why are we saying it the other way around?
No, I forgot. My bad. Did you write it down?
I did already. Or did I? No, yeah, I did. That's the last one.
No, right at the beginning of it. In English. Okay. Yak. Oh no. Yaqilu. Yaqilu.
That's the Aslam family as
also,
well.
yeah. So, are we doing Asama Yuslim Islaman or Asama Yuslim Islaman Fahu Muslimun?
Aslam Yuslim Islaman.
Oh, that's one. Okay. Aslama.
We're
Yeah.
on 6.
Mhm.
يعقل. Nej,
As-
Farah, din
no.
nästa.
What?
Ja, och nästa går så nästa.
Yaqilu. So Aslama. Aqala. No, that's wrong.
أقل. Yeah,
No, that's
أقل.
wrong. That's wrong.
Are you sure?
I'm
أقل.
like 89% sure that's wrong.
أسلم أقل.
What? Aslama
أقل.
aqala. I'm not sure. Aslama aqala yaqilu.
Aslama yaslimu. What's the present tense? Aslama yaslimu.
No, aslama yuslimu.
So if it's present tense yuslimu, then how can it be a'qala ya'qilu?
Exactly.
not that.
That's why I said I was 89% sure it was wrong.
Okay, so كلام فهمني هيا.
So this would be I think.
It has to be one of the small families, the 6 small ones.
How?
Because only, or no, I can't actually. Never mind.
It's
At
20.
إنامي كنا وقت هيتش باش سيتو ديش
Yeah.
يوشرو ميشا
No.
جاهد
No, no, you know.
أسلم and علم.
Mhm.
They can't be that.
Yeah.
I should have
No.
brought the papers. Oh, actually, I think I left them over.
No, the aslama aqala. So wait, is that the aslama family you did?
It can't be because the present tense would need you.
Oh yeah. Sit down. So this would be have to be
It can't be the answer.
no. The can't be aslama. Can't be jahada. It can't be jahada. What was the other one? Hold on.
It could be that. Can't be that.
Okay, let me help you out. It doesn't start with you, so it's not allama, jahada, or aslama.
Yeah.
Does it have an extra ta?
No.
So it can't be ta'allama and tasa'ala.
Yeah.
Does it start with e?
No.
So it can't be iqtaraba or inqalaba or istaghfara. So what's left?
The small families?
Right. It's from the 6 small families. And I'll give you the past tense. The past tense is aqala.
Aqala. I have to memorize all the way. Hold on. So, just have to whip it out, I guess.
Man, I have some Qur'an.
No, it has to be from the 6 small families.
Do we have the? Did you print out the 6 small?
Yes, I had
families?
printed out the 6 small
Oh no, I don't
families.
have the 6 families. Oh, that's probably why.
50-50, so 6, we're on the 6th one.
6th one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggle?
We got stuck on one for like the past couple minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can solve those struggles. Let's help. Tell me what you got from yu'aqibu.
Yuaqibu.
The Aslama family.
No, your Aslama family doesn't have a shadda. Look at it carefully. Look, yu'aqibu, and you're comparing. If you say it's like the Aslama family, then you would say it sounds like yuslimu.
Yeah.
Mariam, look over here. Forget the paper.
Okay.
If you say it sounds like you Aslama family, then it should sound like yuslimu. But yuslimu, you stop at the seam, but you didn't stop at the ain, right? But if you say yu'aqibu is like yu'allimu,
Yeah.
then you get aqaba, yu'aqibu, ta'qiban. Okay? Let's work through all of these. Yujdilu. Notice how you stopped at the second letter?
Yeah.
First of all, it began with you, and there's only 3 you families.
Aslama.
Aslama yuslimu,
Yeah.
allama yu'allimu, jahada
Yujahidu.
yujahidu. This is definitely a match for
Aslama.
Aslama yuslimu,
Yeah.
yujdilu.
Yeah.
So what do you get? What 3 words do you get? Past, present, and masdar. What are they?
Ajdala yujdilu ijdalan.
Brilliant. That's it. Ajdala yujdilu ijdalan. Yuqbilu.
Yuqbilu. This has to be
The Aslama
family.
Aslama family. Very good. 3 words now.
Iqaba.
No.
Aqbala.
Excellent.
Yuqbilu.
Excellent.
Iqbilan.
Oh, so close.
إقبالا.
Iqbalan.
رجعت بخير قالات كده مين ناوي تكتب درستي؟
Yastaqbilu.
As Astaghfara family.
Okay.
So
استقبل
Bala yastaqbilu istiqbalan.
I love it.
I just needed the first word.
I love it. Guys, I'm
So
so
when you
proud of
get
you.
messing up on-
This is a skill that college students don't have.
Yeah.
They study Arabic for a semester, they don't have this. And you guys, mashallah, Yuqribu.
أقرب
Yeah?
Aqraba yuqribu iqraban.
Wow.
Still your sunlight.
She's like, you can't. I am the sun. Okay. Yaqilu.
Yeah. This can't be the 8 big families. It has to be a small family.
Wow.
Thank you, UJ.
It cannot. Can you help with that? Give me that wow back. It can't be because it starts with ya, so it can't be the first 3 families.
Yeah.
It can't be yata'allamu and yatasa'alu because it doesn't have an extra ta. Yaqtaribu has a ta in it. Yanqalibu has a noon in it. Yastaghfiru has a sin and ta in it. It's got none of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's got to be the small family. Okay. It could be hasiba,
Hasiba.
yahsibu, and daraba, yadribu. Because the only two with the e in the first 6 families is yahsibu over here and yadribu over here.
Yeah.
Right? But so it could be either one. But what I told you is hasiba yahsibu is like 95% is not going to happen.
Yeah.
So when you see something that looks like yadribu, then you can go with daraba. You can't guess the masdar.
Yeah.
This one is aqala yaqilu aqlan.
Aqlan. Okay.
Aqala yaqilu aqlan. Okay. That was a hard one. Yanfa'ilu. Ooh, that's an easy one.
Yanfa'ilu. It's
ينقلب
yanqalibu.
So go back and make the yanqalibu with these 3. It's easy because you just say yan or in and then use these 3 letters.
Infa'ilu.
No.
No, in
Past tense.
fa'ala.
Inqalaba, right?
Yeah.
انفعل
Yanfa'ilu. Infa'ilan.
Mm-mm.
Wait.
What's the word?
Inqalaba? No.
You did inqalaba.
Yeah.
You did yanqalibu.
انقلابا
Inqilaban. So in
انفعالا
infi'alan. William's got it. You got that, Ahmed?
Yeah.
Infi'alan.
Yeah.
Yudhkiru.
Yuzkiru. Yazkiru. Itzkiru.
Mm.
What did you say? Yes.
Easy.
No.
Easy, Tiger. First
Yeah.
up first. What family?
Aslama, right?
Good. Aslama. Yes.
So Aslama.
أذكر
Adhkara.
Yeah.
Yuzkiru. Izkaran.
Nice.
Jinx.
Okay, now we get to 4 more. Give me 4
Okay.
more.
يتعرض.
Mm-hmm.
So this can't be أسلم جاهد and then تعلم. Wait, no. It could be تعلم for me.
It could be.
Yeah. So, and it can't be تساءل. It can't be استغفر. So I've eliminated
Most of them.
most of them. Like what? 5?
But you can go by elimination. You can go by quick clues.
Mm.
You see a ta,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
you see a shadda,
Yeah.
ta and shadda.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm thinking yata'allamu.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. يتعلم.
So?
يتعرض.
Right.
Uh.
I'm on 3 words.
Yeah. So تعلم يتعلم يتعارض.
No. Past tense doesn't begin with ya.
تعارض.
No. What's the word that you learned? What's the family that you learned?
تعلم يتعلم.
Ta'allama, right?
Mhm.
Ta'allama. That's it. Ta'arrada.
يتعرض تعرضا.
Yeah.
Good job on
تعرض يتعرض تعرضا.
Yeah.
Well done.
You understand?
يتعاون.
يتعاون. This is so.
It's got a ta
It's got a ta. Yeah.
and it's got an alif in there too.
تساءل.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It starts giving itself away.
Mhm.
تعاون.
Yes.
يتعاون تعاونا.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Both of you. Nicely done.
Remember the bloody
ينزل.
knuckles thing you used to do?
ينزل.
ينزل. This is ينزل.
It has to be one of the 3
Mhm.
families.
No.
أسلم,
No.
علم, and جاهد.
It has to be.
Yes.
You're right. Why?
Because of the only 3 families start with you.
You. Oh yeah.
See, Maryam, you're killing it now. You're just like,
Yeah.
Sarf? What's sarf? I got this.
Yeah. So.
So, which of the 3?
Well.
Well,
Can't be
Oh,
جاهد.
يعلم.
علم.
يعلم.
Yeah.
Right. So,
ينزل.
ينزل.
Oh, ينزل.
ينزل. So علم. Right.
أنزل.
No.
أنزل.
Why are you adding an alif?
Oh, I don't know.
أنزل.
Think about the word. You say, what's the family again?
علم.
علم.
Say the 3 words. علم.
يعلم تعليما.
And this is blank. ينزل blank. Right?
أنزل.
No. Not anzala. You just said allama. Allama doesn't begin with a.
علم نزل.
Right.
Oh yeah.
نزل.
ينزل.
ينزل.
ينزل. نزل.
No. علم يعلم.
تعليما.
تعليما.
تنزيلا.
Is it getting a little bit easier?
Yes.
Victory. يفرق.
يفرق. This can only
Same
be 3
process as
families.
before, Maryam. It's got to be one of those 3.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you can quickly get to the answer. How? Yuslimu has to have a sukun.
Yeah.
Yujahidu has to have an alif.
Yes.
And yu'allimu has to have a shadda.
شدة.
Does this have a shadda?
Yeah.
Oh, so
يعلم.
dead giveaway.
علم.
فرق.
Yes.
فرق.
Yes.
ترفيقا.
Wow. Look at the improvement from 11 to 12. Massive.
Ustad,
Okay, I want, yes, go ahead.
they said tawfiqan.
No, they fixed it. They said tarfiqan and then they said tafriqan.
Okay.
They said, you said tafriqan, right?
I,
You didn't say
Yeah,
tarfiqan? You said tarfiqan?
I think so. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that was it.
Did you say the first letter first?
تفريقا. I
Okay,
fixed it.
Okay. Let's do this next line and the rest of it will be homework for you.
Okay.
Tafarraqa.
تفرق. يتفرق. تفريقا.
That's where you messed up before too.
تف.
تعلم.
It's
Say تعلم for me.
تعلم يتعلم تعلما.
But you just said تعلم يتعلم تعليما. You see the problem?
Oh yeah.
You started with تعلم and you ended with علم.
Oh yeah.
So stay in تعلم. تعلم يتعلم تعلما.
Yeah.
So تفرق.
يتفرق تفرقا.
Yes, but not make it روقا.
تفرقا.
تفرقا.
Yeah.
Good. Maryam, try this one. يفلح.
يفلح. So can't be جاهد.
Right, no alif.
Yeah, no alif. أسلم.
Yes.
أسلم. Yeah, أسلم.
Yeah. Yes. Now give me.
أسلم.
Af.
فله.
Af. Aslama.
أسلم
Something.
أفله
Afla. Yes.
أفلح يفله إفلاحا.
That's it. Aflaha yuflihu iflahan. Yu'ahidu.
Yujahidu.
Good.
So jahada, ahada,
Good.
yu'ahidu,
Two masters.
and then ahadan.
Because the master was jahadan.
Oh no, it was
Jahada yujahidu.
Jihada.
Jihadan. Wait. Jihadan. Jihadan.
Ihadan
Yes.
wa mu'ahadatan.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hadatan. I feel like we should just finish it so we don't have
Homework.
Yeah.
Yukhriju.
Yukhriju.
يخرج يخرج. Okay, wait. I got this.
You got this. You got
Yeah.
this. It's all about presence of mind. You got this.
أسلم family.
Excellent.
أسلم. أسلم. Wait, do I add an alif? or-
Yes, you do. Always. In the
Okay.
Aslama family.
أخرج يخرج إخراجا.
Bam.
You guys are
How
a
many more do we have
tornado.
left?
Forevers. Only 4 left? Oh my
Only 4
god.
left?
I feel like we
Do the
just
four,
finished
Oh.
this. No homework, you know.
Okay, so then we finish these 4 and this is for homework. That's
Okay.
great. Okay. Yaqtasu we're not going to do. 18. Yu'minu.
Yu'minu, this is the Aslama family.
Good. It's a hard one, so we'll skip this one too. Amana yu'minu imanan. We're not doing that yet. Yu'limu quickly.
Yu'alimu, this is Aslam also.
Good.
So a'lama yu'limu a'laman.
Yafsidu. Oh, we end on a
this one.
fun one.
Yeah.
What does the ummah think about yafsidu? Nope, afsada is wrong, Nida. Sorry.
Is it the Nasara family?
Why is it not Aslama family?
Oh, because only 3 families can start or 3. Aslama has to have a U.
Right. It would have been yufsidu, which
Yeah.
it's not. So it's not Aslama family.
This can only, it can't be,
It cannot be.
jahada, it can't
Could
be
be,
ta'allama, it can't be
It
ista'ala,
can't be
be-
the other
ta'allama.
So it can't be a big family.
Yeah.
So it has to be a
one of the
small
small families.
Okay. Now there are 2 small families that match. That's much I'm telling you.
Nasara?
Nasara, present tense is what?
Yansiru.
Really?
Nasara yansuru.
This doesn't match.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
And then fataha yaftahu.
That doesn't match.
Daraba yadribu.
Daraba yad.
Ribu.
Fasada.
That matches.
That
Yeah,
match. That's one match.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And hasiba.
Yahsibu.
Yahsibu.
Yeah.
Okay, so daraba could be it, and hasiba
Hasiba.
could be it.
Okay.
What did I say about daraba and hasiba? Which one do you go with?
You go with daraba majority.
Right, majority of the time. So we're gonna go with it. Fasada
Yafsidu.
yafsidu fasadan,
Done.
which is the word you didn't know. I have to go in the dictionary and find the muster for small families.
Yeah.
So I'm your dictionary right now. So
Mhm.
I say fasadan.
Okay.
Okay. Your homework is this is page 3 in the drill,
Yeah.
and it's the second exercise.
Mhm.
It says convert the following present tense fi'il into passive form. So you're going to take all of these presents
Mhm.
and you're going to make them passive.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. So
Remember, the endings do not change.
Yeah.
It's the rest of it that changes.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's the exercise you're going to do. When you guys are done with that exercise, I'll check all of them. You're going to do
Mhm.
all of them. This is painful, but you're going to do all 40. Okay. And you guys are able to write Arabic yet?
Yeah. If I look at it, I can write it.
Okay. I need you guys to write the passives of all of these, the
Okay.
answers. Okay. And when you're done with that, we're going to go through those answers. Then we're going to figure out the families for each of them.
Okay.
Okay. But we'll do the families in class.
Okay.
You're just converting to passives as homework. Okay. Everybody's clear about that?
Mhm. So we gotta find
Okay.
the ooh,
Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam, guys. Have a great
Go
day.
live your
Or night.
lives.
Yeah.